Perfect. All right, y'all. We live. High Vibrational Build Part 2 with a Master Fighter. We got to finish this divine conversation for me that we was having about a week ago. Yep. All right. Yeah, turn it back up for a second. Let me just make sure we all good. Everything good on here.
Tell me your name. My name is Drew.
Make sure we all good on here. That beat is hard.
Dad, man.
Yeah, it's produced by my boy's dad right here, man.
Nomad's Records.
Yeah.
NOMADZREKKIDZ.
Audio's good. Yeah, we lit, y'all. We lit. We gotta just keep tapping in where we left off, man. We were talking a little bit about I'll just keep this in the background going a little bit. We were talking a little bit about everything, man. We were talking a little bit about tapping into higher vibrational things. And before we even get on it, let's read this right here so we all can have a little bit more inner standing, all right, of interconnection, right? Refer to the process of connecting with one's own self, thoughts and emotions. This is wrong with society in these times. People are followers. We have no more leaders. Nobody is tapping in to their own emotions. You feel me? That's something that I need to start practicing more too. And the reason what helps me practice that more is going in nature. You heard? This is why the end goal of all the spiritual knowledge is to be living off grid, being self-sufficient. You feel me? That is the end goal for a lot of us, having a little piece of land where we can plant our feet on the land every day, whenever we can, whenever we want to. Sunbathing every day, not having to worry, clean water, that's the end goal, bro.
We got to break down this term off grid too, because when people hear off grid, the first thing they think about is like just being out in the boonies somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
When people say off where I'm from, like here, both here in New York and in the Midwest, it'd be like I'm off this or I'm off that.
Yeah.
Like it could mean you leaving, partaking, or like literally partaking, like off grid. Like if I say we about to get lit off of this weed right now, or we about to get lit off this, I mean you actually on it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The grid is the planet, and we all tap into the electrical field that goes beyond our visual perception.
That's a fact.
And that's the grid we living off of.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Keep reading this though, right? Interconnection refers to the process of connecting with one's own self, thoughts, and emotions, and can also refer to a deeper spiritual connection or the connection felt in relationships. This can be achieved through practices like meditation, journaling, spending time in nature. Very important, family. This is why a lot of us we go through the spiritual warfare because we're not connecting with the main energy source and the main conduit to help heal us, which is nature. You feel me? To keep reading and self-reflecting to better understand your true self. All right, tapping into oneself. This is why they medicate us. They got us eating mad GMO foods and shit like that, disconnecting us from self. All right, me and my boy was just talking about how we practice intermittent fasting. So I stopped eating at about 7 o'clock p.m. and I don't eat nothing else until about 1 or 2. All right. I just drank a little bit of coconut water, but that's it. I don't eat nothing to let my body fully get all the waste out from the day before. This is what's wrong a lot with people. People are packing on meals and not letting your body go through that natural process of eliminating the waste. So intermittent fasting is very important. You heard?
And at this point too, in 2025, it's pretty much like common knowledge with the fasting now, and multiple scientists are coming out with the same information, like, oh, so your body eats its own cells when you start fasting. Yeah, it eats the negative cells first. But that's the main thing to remember. If you fast, you heal fast.
Exactly, yo. And we were just tapping in too, yo. Like it's deep that we were just tapping in to like, what do you do? This is what I wanted to ask you, and I forgot to ask you last time. What do you do to protect yourself, bro? Because we know about, you feel me, when mental warfare, spiritual warfare, attacks from psychics, and you were just talking about the whole instant thing. We ain't gonna get too much in it, but what do you do to protect yourself from that hidden negative force? And just like earlier too, you was over there praying, and next thing you know, a train out of nowhere just came out of nowhere and just tried to stop your prayer. You feel me? Or even us when we be tapping in outside on like a spiritual conversation, tapping in. You feel me? I like to call it creating that mothership with thought. There will be something, an agent within the matrix that will stop that thought, stop that conversation, stop that divine connection and that elevation within mental through conversation that we be having. It only happens with a handful of people too.
Well, with the main thing of protection, like to answer one of your questions, when it comes to protection, how you operate through time is what's going to protect you first. Everybody is looking for these answers where, and I don't mean you, I mean like in general, like a lot of people want that magic book where they could just have a couple things that's just going to make everything work perfect. And that's not always how things work. How you behave is your magic. How you behave and how you treat other people. And then also, like, your heart's intentions, man. Your heart's intentions is what taps you in. Because sometimes you'll get a thought by spirit, and it might not even be a thought that's aligned to anything to do with what you want. Yeah. But how you respond to that thought is what's going to tell spirit something. And life will punk people sometimes. Spirit itself, God, Allah, Chi Prana, sometimes it'll punk people, but it'll see how much you really choose to operate from love. And when you don't give up, it'd be like, all right, I got you. And that's protection. But then there's other forces beyond what we can even see with our eyes right now that's sitting with us. That's just watching everything we do, feeling every thought because it's beyond the ethers, right? There's beings that's individualized, but then they're higher than humans, of course, because we didn't just end up here for nothing. But then also your choices is the main thing. And then you're going to have all kind of forms of protection from beings around you that genuinely know you, all the way to beings beyond the UV spectrum that we can't see.
That's deep. Talk about that, bro. That's deep. The super spectrum. That's what I like to call it. The super spectrum. You heard? Yeah, bro. Talk about that, man, because that's crazy. The beings that's the and how I truly feel like the sun activating right now is helping us actually gain our true powers, where some of us will actually start to see and have more energy, and we'll know when certain beings are around us more, because our third eye will be open. That spectrum of light will start to activate us. Where now we can start,
things when you look into us.
That's why I talk about that. That's why they trying to block the sun, huh? Because certain people are getting their true powers back, right? Some of us is getting our true powers back, bro. This is why they blocking the sun, because the sun is playing a very big part in helping us tap back into our natural spiritual self. You heard, family, and this is deep. Y'all need to look up sun cycles. You heard the sun goes through supernova cycles every 2,000 to 3,000 years. We were just in a dormant mode when the sun was in a dormant state. This is why you had a lot of confusion on Earth, a lot of wars. But if you look at history, more than 2,000 years ago, this is when you had certain messiahs walking the earth. You had the pyramids built. The human beings were in a whole different frequency due to the sun. And this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to slow down that activation by chemtrailing, feeding us chemicals. You understand? Having a lot of us just living in our root chakras. You heard, exploiting certain races of people. Like, look at the music. And I like rap too. I like it. But I feel like every female rapper, they have to... Bitch, you gotta show ass and titties to get on. You feel me? And it's crazy for girls, especially black girls. You feel me? Like, that shit crazy.
Yeah, there's a
But
lot of exploitation of culture, meaning like ideas and stuff through music and movies that we supposed to be a certain way. But each person isn't individualized to just the color of their skin. Like
mhm,
everybody has their own set of ideas, no matter what they're taught. Gen- Sometimes,
yeah,
most times, at least in some areas of their life. But then sometimes you have those complex individuals who may be like that in their own unique ways and not. But it's beautiful sometimes, and sometimes it's just what it is. Like Spirit gave everybody a reason, even if they don't know their own reason yet.
that's deep, right? Talk about gifts, bro. Like, why do we all of us have our own little gifts? Like, what do you think that's about? Like, one person might be better at some shit than me naturally, like drawing, you know? But I might not be good at drawing, but I could do some other shit. Like, why do you think the Most High does that?
Um, why do may you ask it more simply? Because that's multiple things I'm still processing as far as
So,
like
like, why do you think the Most High blesses certain people with skills and not others?
I think Spirit bless, or I try not to use that word bless, be
Yeah, bless.
less,
Yeah, you're right. That's a fact.
and then
That's a fact.
there's been multiple people who've taught me that, but then also seeing it for myself and then
Mm-hmm.
thinking about it.
Just the
Aside from that, the
the
gift,
etymology of it. Yeah.
the gifts, right? Everyone has gifts, even if they don't know them.
Mm, that's deep.
And most humans commonly have a lot of the same ones because there's only so many blood types.
Blood types. That's a whole nother thing, man.
All humans is related.
Oh, that's what you think? All humans is related?
All men are born into sin. Nobody, I mean, I shouldn't say nobody. I mean, it's all types of things people could idealize. And even for myself,
Mm-hmm.
I say all humans is related through only a few common ancestors because there's only so much blood types. And then also, that's as far as that's as far as I believe, as far as humanity on that tip.
Mm-hmm.
So in the gifts, like there's only so many different gifts, it's like the arts. There's only so many arts.
Exactly. It's deep, right? So another question too, bro. What do you think of like a paperless society and like the mark of the beast where everybody's getting chipped and like they're clocking where you're going. Now you swipe your hand and your bank accounts in your hand like with the RFID chip. You feel me? You've heard of it, right?
That's been a topic for many years. Like
I know. I would like to get yours because I know you're smart. Like, what do you think about that whole? Because like we just got rid of the penny, so
well,
that shit
first
crazy.
thing I'm gonna
Like
say
that's a
to
start.
that, right? I'm gonna say no, thank you to that.
Yeah. What
And
if they
then
force it though? Because that's the prophecy that no man will be able to buy or sell without the mark of the beast. Let's actually pull it up, family. Let's pull this up real quick.
even if they was to try to like make it that later, it's
Yeah.
already that now because what is your card in your phone? What is your card, or what is the chip in the
Exactly.
phone? What is the chip in the uh, electronic device that you got in your wallet? Like it's already that.
So, do you think that's going to be the extent, or do you think they're going to try to actually
Spirit
put
wants us here to
card?
advance. So of course there's going to be somebody who takes some of those ideas to the furthest extreme in multiple different factions that do whatever they want to do with their time as far as creating those kind of pushes on humanity to be more cyber and tapped into the controlled parts of the magnetic field.
So you think it's going to be deeper than that?
I
You
mean,
think they're gonna, if they're not already fucking with the Taurus tube and like
they're already doing
the
that
aura of man?
intentionally and unintentionally.
I think when they started fucking with the auras and shit, excuse my language, is when the whole
It's no
COVID thing
need for
happened.
any excuses on that part.
But when the whole sickness thing happened, we gotta watch our words with that shit. You know what I mean? Like a couple years ago, the pandemic. I feel like what they did was the CERN or whatever started manipulating this dimension, and they started to poke holes in people's auras, and they started to mess with people's torus tubes. This is why they told us to stay 6 feet apart from each other, because we know that the aura
I
has
feel
the
like that was
potential.
actually a chance for people to heal and get time away from
It
other
was
energies
most
too,
people like
if
us, but
they
like the
was on
average
it.
person, I feel like it was damaging. Because I
Some
leveled
people,
up during that time. I leveled up. You feel me? But I see the vibrational frequency of the people after. It's not the same, bro. Like
some
it's
people,
weird
a lot of people, everybody's more powerful though.
in
Like
a
when
way.
you look at
Yeah,
their strength, like everybody's way stronger.
everybody is in a way. Like I just feel like there's more of a. It's more of like a anger energy out, especially with me driving, bro. I notice more people are road ragier. You feel me? Like people are always worried about what other people are doing. You know, like nobody's living life like that no more, right? You were just saying that shit too. That shit deep, right, bro? Like people just, and that's where it comes to NPCs and main players. Like we main players out here, and this is why whoever created that concept of the NPC shit and just put it towards real life. Like there is a lot of NPCs and people that have no souls. Would you speak on that, bro? People that have no souls, because it's a thing now.
I say all beings have a soul because their soul is their expression of spirit from how far they can and cannot perceive. Even if it's
so even
distorted,
an
they're
AI has a soul,
imbalanced. The AI is
like a robotic humanoid.
it
Because
would
that's deep.
it would believe it does,
So which therefore belief is some of the strongest stuff that we have on this physical realm.
and because it
So
would know
therefore,
that, it would believe that further to
so
know
believe
that
that
much.
it has a soul. That's deep though, bro.
That's 3 topics.
So wait, so do you believe that some people have souls but they're just spiritless, or what do you think? Because I believe the vice versa. I believe some people are soulless but they may have a spirit. You
I
feel
believe
me?
some people are only taught certain values because they have a heart that pumps blood through all of their cells and their nerve system, and they're connected to the same force as us. However, they're still a soul. They're still a person. They
Yeah.
still have a life that they've lived, but even if it was a horrible life,
Yeah.
they maybe or maybe not. But the thing is, even if they make bad choices, they're still a soul
Mm.
because they
So
exist. If they weren't a soul, they wouldn't be here existing.
so you believe you can't sell your soul?
A person can sell their soul every day by how, in the reference to even having a job,
Like doing some shit you don't want to do every day,
because they have to.
Damn, yeah,
And
I have similar beliefs with that too, though, brother. I can't lie. So, wouldn't that, if every day you're doing some shit selling pieces of your soul, wouldn't after a certain amount of time you wouldn't
you would
have anything of yourself?
either
You
a
wouldn't have
person has
soul?
a choice all the time, even when they feel like they don't. They're gonna either say, "Hey, this shit," like I was talking about with you the other day, man, McDonald's fucking scratching stickers off the floor and shit,
Yeah.
cleaning
Somebody
that
was in
motherfucker
there.
top to bottom like it's my spot,
He
like it's
was
my
doing it.
restaurant, cleaning the fuck out that motherfucker,
Where?
get a check
Yeah.
that ain't even really worth my time. I'm not even gonna speak on
Exactly.
the pay because that's not, like, I'm not gonna disrespect the whole corporation, but I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna say it wasn't worth my time. And the reference to the money, people there was
Exactly.
cool, and
Yeah.
I used to love eating McDonald's when I was a little nigga, bro. I used to
Yeah,
be
right.
eating all
Before
that
niggas started
shit.
learning all that shit, right? Right? I mean, we grew up off that shit.
Real.
We grew up off it, bro. For real. I grew up off, nigga. I'm a Section 8 baby. You feel me?
Real.
I'm a Section 8 baby, man.
No bullshit. Like,
Dead
the
ass,
thing
man.
is, like, when it comes to soul, man, everybody is a soul. They just might be a dark one or a light one. And they don't got to be your enemy. How you gonna treat them versus how everybody been treating them their whole life.
Have you ever been around people that are damn near soulless? Have you ever like
No one is
experienced some shit?
soulless.
Not
Everyone's a
soulless, but
soul.
just
I've been around
negative beings,
all
right?
kind of
Yeah,
people,
me
bro.
too,
All
bro.
kind of beings.
Especially we live in the same city. Hell yeah. Most High shows us that shit every day, right? But it was crazy, man, to just go back to kind of go back with the conversation about how there's agents here in this matrix. We don't know if they're NPCs or whatever. Yeah, they have souls or aspects of their part that's the self that's still here. But what do you think breaks up a higher vibration, like conversation or a high prayer like that earlier? What do you think that spirit is that breaks up any higher vibrational thing that you're trying to do? Because I've been experienced that shit a lot. Like I might try to go meditate and something
Sometimes
will
it
stop
might be
me,
other
or
spirits, or it
you
might be
know,
your own energy.
Okay, okay,
But your own energy don't really belong to you. It do, but like that one force that's within all beings gives
yeah,
all things life, and it gives us choice, but it also can take things and give things to us.
yeah,
But beyond that, our choice and our intentions.
yeah. So choice and intentions, man. Wow, that's deep, man. Deep conversation, man. So yeah, I want to keep going with this, bro,
But like
because you're a deep dude,
going
though.
back to that
So
part though, like why I brought back the job thing, right?
yeah,
The person always has a choice. They could stay there,
mm-hmm.
or they could say, you know what, I'm about to go do what I really want to do. And they can, like, if you could work somewhere you hate, yo.
Yeah,
I don't hate, but I'm just saying a person could work somewhere they soul it don't fit their emotional
yeah, at
needs,
all.
but it's because they need to do it. They're there.
Yeah,
Or they could say, you know what, I am, or a person is better off going for what they really fucking want,
mm-hmm.
and possibly failing and being closer to success than just saying, brushed it, turn the other cheek, and
Yeah,
roll it
keep living
off,
some
and
shit
just
you don't
keep
want to
going,
do.
do it
Damn.
all
Do you
day.
think a lot? I
Nah,
feel like there's a lot of people that's actually doing that now, chasing their dreams now.
everybody's doing that
Really,
now.
right? Like, yo, fuck this
Oh,
9 to
that
5,
part?
all this
Nah,
shit.
not some
I've been
people.
seeing, I don't
It's a
know.
combination
Yeah, it is a
every
combination.
time for
But
everyone.
like you said earlier, shit that you see. Like, I try to just see the best of people, you know?
Yeah.
And my pops always told me that, like, yo, this world's not as nice as you think, man. Stop seeing the best of people. You feel me? I've always been like that, though, you know? And that you always got to give people the benefit of the doubt first, right? Like, as Black Buddhas, we coming with love. You feel me? And this is why I made a lot of good friends, because I come with love, bro. Like you said, just come with love, man. That's it. Nothing negative can sustain around niggas like us. And this is what I
Especially
tell
when
my
you
people
give that
too on
love to
YouTube. Yeah,
yourself, like
when you tap
coming with
into your
love.
compassion energy, and you not backbiting, you're not worried about what other people got. You just tapping into your true purpose. Not even to your true purpose, because 90% of people aren't tapping into their true purpose due to things that we got going on, other obstacles, but we're thinking about it and we're striving to do it, especially me. You feel me? My shit is I want to have my own business and be financially free. I feel like my mind is doing good. You feel me? My spirit's good. Like my body. You feel me? Like only thing that's holding me back is the financial aspect of things, because I want to use the financial things to teach people and travel the world more to see the Most High's creations. That's my shit. You feel me? Like I want to travel, see the earth, see certain go to the chakras of the earth, because we know that the earth also has chakras too. That's even different. And then ley lines. Yeah, bro. I want to go to all the chakras of the earth. The Shasta Mountains. There's 7 of them. I can name like 6 or 7, but there's a lot of points on the earth that give off more energy. And as a Black Buddha, as someone who's trying to tap in, this is how you really tap in. Go experience each chakra of the earth. And I bet your shit might activate. You feel me? I bet you might start activating more. And that reiterates and goes back to just nature, because all these points are outside. You understand, family? Like all these things, these ley lines and these higher vibrational points on the earth, they're all outside, bro. And this was a whole agenda to keep us inside since the whole pandemic thing. Motherfuckers is inside now. Look at everything. They're getting rid of malls. Remember Pyramid Mall? Yeah. Look, that shit done. That was a hub for people. Like we would go up there, chill. You feel me? Like, and that's happening all across the America. They're making everything digital, so
Even
now you
in
have
the
to stay
Gap,
inside.
Pontiac, the mall
Exactly. Why you think they want to keep
That's
your
gonna
ass
close for
inside?
a
Because
minute.
the vibrational frequencies of the earth and with the sun ascending, the whole 3-eye atlas thing, these spiritual beings that are in the heavenly realm are giving off energy and it's affecting our physical being. This is why they want to have us out inside. They don't want niggas outside. You feel me? Like when we grew up, we was outside. Like these kids is not. I'm telling you, family, this is the war though. This is the war. During this great shift, they will have you disconnect from the natural energy that's happening outside. You want to know how much spiritual alignments happened this year? Just there was a couple times I camped, seeing everything in the heavenly realm. Like this is what they're trying to keep us from, bro. From being outside at night, seeing the split night sky with the moons, and seeing certain beings moving through the sky, and seeing, you feel me, the seeing the abundance. Like I said, spiritual phenomenon. When man sees spiritual phenomenon in the sky, it naturally activates you in a way. You're naturally asking more questions. So this is what they're trying to do. Chemtrails and shit, making it cloudy at night. You feel me? During the when was that the solar eclipse shit? Remember the solar eclipse? I went up north to go watch it more.
Mhm.
And watching it, I could tell that with the clouds, those were synthetic ass clouds. They didn't want people seeing the eclipse. Like even though it got dark and shit, that was something that I experienced that was crazy, bro. I don't know if you stayed here during that eclipse, but that was crazy. And then they lied about it and said during the eclipse they had rockets that was moving with the eclipse to study it. But as it happened, you could see a big ass something shadow up there with it and just went mad quick, like phew. And they're like, it's bro, that ain't no fucking those is we know that there's certain big ass motherships up there, family. We know that now. You feel me? We know that. We know that there's something up there, yo. And during that eclipse, we could tell more because I seen it, bro. It looked like 2 or 3 ships, huge, bro. Just it was mirroring the eclipse. So when it got dark, you could see like 3 shadows that was flying like in the sky. Like that shit was crazy, bro.
Somewhere else too.
Like that shit was bugged out. But yo, look, family, shit's real, man. This shit is real. I feel like this is next. You feel me? The whole market of beasts and people tracking you more because the phones is like that too. But I feel like they want to get more in tune with your spirit, bro. This is why they made them Aura rings, where you put on the technology. Now we're monitoring your heart. We're watching you. You feel me? We're trying to tap into your inner self. They're trying to hack the spirit. Talk about soul hacking.
Mhm.
That's deep. Talk about spirit hacking, brother.
That just sound like emotional manipulation, for real, or really anything that's in reference to hacking. Because what's the intention behind the hacker? They stealing, so they want to take somebody else's shit.
Or even soul transfer. You feel me? What
that's
these millionaires is trying to do, live forever, what the ancestors used to do, right?
that's a thing too.
We heard
That's
about
its
that
own
too. How
separate-
they said that
separate
certain
topic
ancient
too.
Egyptian gods were able to jump bodies. This is how they were so like tapped in and had knowledge. You feel me? They were able to move their spirit from one body to another when they wanted to. You heard? That shit's deep, bro. Yeah, you ain't never heard of that?
I have.
Niggas like niggas got deep real quick. Yo, so to keep going, man, because I heard you talk about beings before too. So do you believe in certain cryptids? Do you believe in like half-breed reptilians and like you know races that alien races that may walk among humanity? Like the Greys and the Pleiadians and the insectoids and the
Although they haven't revealed their form to me in my eyesight, I believe they exist. Why wouldn't they? I mean, even if they aren't the way that we idolize them in pictures and movies, of course there's other beings here with us besides just us. Like when you look at like how the ice can melt and then it can release stuff in the air that could change genetic structures in already existing beings, but then new beings could just come out the ice caps and then be alive again. It's like what? Yeah, man, there gotta be way more stuff here.
So yeah,
especially.
you see, you going right into the next topic a little bit. What do you think about the whole Antarctica thing and land beyond it?
Now
Look,
that
perfect,
topic, I don't know if this is
perfect.
a dome, sphere, or a realm, to be honest. And
Yeah,
when I think
see,
about that, it's possibility.
what do you think? Do you really think there's real estate beyond Antarctica?
I
Because
think that
that's
is
the real
possible.
question, man. Do you think that they're just lying to us about land beyond there?
If there
Because I
isn't,
done
then why
banished a
wouldn't
couple
they
niggas
allow
over there.
people to go over there?
Where?
I
Why is
mean,
it so like guarded, right? Like what's going on with it?
right? There
Hmm.
has to be something there. It's not just the edge of a cliff of nothingness. And if it is, then this is a realm.
Mm. What do you think about the old maps though? Because there's old maps that actually, I think I could pull that shit up, right? The old map
Uh,
where it shows the land beyond Antarctica. It shows the continents, certain continents that's beyond over there. You feel me? There's even the story of the two kids that randomly went through a portal and came here, and they were like blue or some shit, and they were speaking another language, saying that they were beyond some other place. You feel me, bro? Dead ass. I forgot the name of the story, but it's an actual prevalent story, bro.
when you find that information, send it to me because I would
I
like
got
to
you. I'll
look
send
over
that to
that.
you ASAP.
That's interesting.
I'm telling you, bro. And they only could eat like a certain food for a while, but eventually they adapted and turned the right color and started to speak English and shit. Yeah, bro. It's a true story that happened in like the 80s or the 1800s. That shit's a true story, dude. Like it's some real shit. But yeah, man. So what do you think about like because they just go down, keep going in the rabbit hole, and it's something that I've always been interested in. It's just like abductees, people that actually claim to actually been abducted. You feel me? Dead ass,
I
bro.
really
Like
wouldn't
my
call
young
this a
pharaohs. Yeah,
rabbit
that's why
hole.
I'm
Like,
talking about.
this
Because
is
young
just
pharaoh,
something that's a topic.
yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Young Pharaoh claims that he got abducted in prison, and they did a surgery on his 33rd vertebrae, and that's why he was able to tap into more information. Like, really, you feel me? Because he's Apollo now, so he's a genius in multiple topics. You feel me?
I
Which
really
I'm a
don't know
genius in
about
like one topic, damn near, huh?
I don't know about the alien thing, man, the abduction. Like
Yeah.
I told you, I haven't seen it with my own sight, but I don't put it
Have you
past
seen shit in the sky though?
the possibility of their existence. I've noticed things, but I don't really like to speak on it, because
Yeah,
I don't want to attract that kind of attention.
that's a fact.
Like,
That's a fact.
if you know, you know. Like,
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Nah, you're right about that.
it's like one of the moments where like something happened, and then you'll be talking, and then like something around you will reflect something else that you was thinking about, or
Mm,
somebody like it'd be all kind of unique things that happen that spirit can't or it can't really always be spoken on, because spirit has its own way of like talking to you through
mm,
any energy that's around you. It's
that's
beautiful
deep.
sometimes.
So you're saying that the Most High, you call spirit, has people sometimes pretty much like an intercessor, like will use those bodies around you to
And
help you
all,
do
and
certain
like we
things or have
said,
you
like how
listen to
you said,
something or have
certain things people could seem soulless.
mm-hmm.
They are soul because spirit gives both all things life.
That shit's deep. Fact. Somebody just said that too. That's deep, bro. That's deep, man. And that's why, like you said, I don't pay too much to that gang stalking program shit no more. Cause that shit'll make you, it will strain you mentally. You feel me?
What's that?
The gang stalking shit is just how it's deep, bro. How certain people in this matrix are here to watch certain light beings and do certain things to try to alter our path to not get to our rightful way. You feel me? They'll do anything that they could do. It's a lot, bro. It could be your neighbors around you, your teachers. It could be look that shit up, bro.
That's
It's
a thing
very,
too.
it's very,
That's a thing too. That
it's
shit's
very
like
high, bro.
annoying.
Yeah, it is. And you can tell like workplaces where you be doing good and the next thing you know, everybody at work starts ganging up on you and just, you feel me? Just
Motherfuckers
weird
just be
shit.
putting batteries
Job
in people
bombing,
back doing weird shit.
gaslighting,
Like
you feel me?
that shit
Gaslighting people, yeah, bro.
ridiculous, bro.
So
And they
that's
be
all
hating
connected
on
to the
like
gang
how you
stalking
really
program.
just be tapped in and focused on really
Tapped in, bro.
doing what's ordained by spirit for you, and then
Mhm.
also how your own path can align beautifully. Some people just hate on that shit
Just hate on it,
sometimes.
bro. And that's connected to this whole gang stalking program. It has nothing to do with no gang, though. You feel me? It's just a gang of people that do it, that are connected to this organization. You feel me? That's here to watch us, bro.
That's why.
Yeah, that shit's deep, though. It's very deep. It's deep, bro. But and I think that's what's happening with Young
Thank you
Pharaoh.
for saying that to me, because
Yeah, that's what's
that
happening with Young
confirms a
Pharaoh.
lot of things that I already
Yeah,
been
bro. And just
thinking
don't get
about.
lost in that rabbit hole, but just know it. Just tap into it a little, just so you have more understanding. Because if not, it could strain your mental. Just like what Young Pharaoh's going through, straining his mental because you feel me? He knows that he's going through it, but it's hard because he's going through it's different levels too to it. You feel me? It'd be different levels to certain spiritual harassments. You feel me? And yeah, man, that's just deep. And it's everything, bro. It could be cyber fucking stalking, where shit, your pages may be getting flagged all the time. You feel me? You may be getting AI comments on your videos and shit. No, it could be anything, bro. Facebook shit's getting deleted, or you might want to go live and you can't go live, and just weird shit. You feel me? People calling your phone, hanging up, weird number. You feel me? Like it's a lot of weird shit.
Oh yeah, and like going back to what you were saying earlier with the occurrences with energy, like where you'll just be doing something like focused, like really intentional, and it's some whole next shit that just happened around you to like try to distract you.
Some crazy, yeah, right?
That
Like
shit
that shit
be
crazy.
annoying.
Like you're trying to
But
tap into
then
some higher shit, but something just slowly stops you.
you just gotta be
That's that
like,
matrix energy. That's that matrix agent energy.
you
You
gotta
feel me?
close your heart space off for a
Yeah,
second,
just and fight through it.
and then
Yeah.
just be like, okay, and then just think back about what you was already focused on anyways, and
But
keep
look how
going.
hard that is though, because as soon as you close your heart spirit, what's that do?
It
That it
really depends on the situation,
yeah.
because sometimes it's the proper way to handle the situation,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but then sometimes it's not. So it really depends on like why.
What do y'all think about that, family? Do y'all think that the heart is the main way? Because listen, bro, I heard some shit the other day that fucked me. It was like about 4 months ago. There are like people talk about love, 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 love is the most highest emotion, which I truly believe it is.
Love is conditional, but
But
you
look,
gotta be real.
someone said that being genuine and and authentic to yourself trumpets love. Being yourself and authentic to your spirit and yourself. The dude was breaking it down like how that shit is 1,000 times higher than
But when you
love.
choose for the way you authentic with yourself is your way of giving love to yourself, you bring love.
See,
So
deep,
even if you have that ability to be
deep.
detached, you still love.
That's deep, boy. All right, so look, family, a couple people here ain't catching alive. This was a great part two. We gotta do a part three. We gotta do a part three, bro.
Oh man, part 3.
We gotta do a
Before I go out,
four
there,
series, four series joint.
we could
Part
do it.
4. You
4
feel me?
series.
So look, this is a good build. You feel me? Tapping in. The next build, we're gonna be a little bit more structured. I'm gonna have some more official questions. You feel me? Even though I like how we did it right now, freestyle, because that's shit that's on our heart. You know, like. And if you want to say anything else, bro, like if you have anything else on your heart, or you feel me, any true words that you want to say, just you feel me before we go.
I just want to say for all the people listening, a prayer, an affirmation, and ask a spirit that we all become big rich, not just paper and coins. Get that love to yourself. Do that thing that you love. Do that thing. You heard?
Word,
Do
do
that
what you
thing.
love, right? Word.
Yeah.
Gangster, bro. But
Stay
yeah,
on your
family,
shit.
look, we signing off, man. Peace, love, and abundance. That beat is fire. Go out with that beat. Let's go out with that beat, though. That beat is crazy.
Hey. Yeah.
Just listen if you want. Yeah. Yeah.